Yes, I know that 1 and 1 are 2. Ain't no problem that we can't see through, as long as it's just me and you, my crazy little bees. There's a peace that I always find. I'll leave the cares of this world behind. It's not that I'm a super mastermind.
Alright folks, we got a situation here. We got some mold and we have ants. Two things I think: that the hives aren't tipped forward, which is important, and it's been raining for 2 weeks. I haven't been able to get in here and do much else, so I need to tip them forward. And the bag on top was, yeah, it's just a mess in here. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to check over the hive, and as requested, I'm going to try and get your view into what I'm doing here. So it's moldy in here. I'm just gonna scrape off this. This frame is gross. Okay, there's mold in the bottom as well. So I'm gonna take the whole top off, scrape all that out, and I got 2 new frames as well. I changed my mind. I'm getting a new bottom board. Okay, so I've gotten a new bottom board entirely. I'll let that one bleach itself in the sun. Use it later. And then I'm going to put a piece of wood under here to shim it up so it can drain all the water. Just like that. And then I have 2 new frames. Well, not new. They're used, but they don't have mold on them. So I'm just gonna kind of pop them in there. I see larvae and eggs, so there is a queen whether or not I find her. Another tip is you can like gently blow on them and they'll get out of the way. I'm just gonna pop this empty frame right in here. And these girls don't have a lot of resources, So I am going to put a frame, not a frame feeder, a hive top feeder on that probably tomorrow. It's just been so rainy. This has been the first sunny day in 2 weeks, so tomorrow I'm gonna put a hive top feeder on her, and you need to make sure the hive has plenty of resources before you treat for mites, and that the temperature is consistently over 10 degrees Celsius. I use the Formic Pro, and the temperature here right now, it's 8 degrees Celsius, so it's not warm enough to treat, and it's going to get colder at night. Also, she needs resources before I can treat her. If you're ever beekeeping in your nitty gritties like I am, smoker, hive tool, and a queen cage just in case you find her. Here I go. This is baby girl's hive. Hopefully there's no mold issues in here. And tissues. Darn it all to hell. Oh, they're looking really good actually. Now I'm on to Crazy and Crazette. My wild cards here. So this is my original Crazy hive, Queen Maria. I get nervous when being with these ones in a bikini. That's for damn sure. Ants and mold in this one. Ants and mold. I should have gotten out here sooner. This is gross. I might change this inner cover with one of those that isn't filled with ants. I think that would be ideal. Get all that garbage out. What I wanted to do is put my dead out hive on top of this, but I don't know about that. It's hot in here. Wow, they're really filling it with nectar already. Wow. Well, if you can see it from down there, it's beautiful brood pattern. Alright, so I I think what I'm going to do is put that empty hive on top of this one, or in between, and this is going to be one of my walk-away splits. Okay, so I have this back on. Strip off the moldy frames. So the plan here is that I always do single brood chamber hives. I've stacked my dead out hives after they've been cleaned out on top of a single brood chamber of my really strong hives, and I'm going to do a walk-away split. So I'm just going to pull them apart, move it to another location. Hopefully I'll find some queen cells when I do that, and this will also help prevent any swarming in the meantime until I get around to doing that. So that's my game plan. I have my two strong hives. This is Queen May and Queen June, which are related, they're sisters, and I'm going to split them in a couple weeks. I want to do the mite treatment first though, so it might be more like a month. But anyway, it's going to be easy peasy, and I think today also I'm going to move June over. Freaked at me. Girls, I'm just here to help. I'm putting a new cover on because the other one was moldy. I'm also going to try and prop this girl up a little more. It's going to be heavy. Just gonna move this inner cover to the hive for a minute, just so they can find their way back home before dark. There we go. I'm moving Queen June. She is not welcome to fly into my face when I come into the bee yard anymore. So she's gonna go back there, which faces south, out of my way. I will never walk in front of her, and all will be well. So I'm gonna put the camera elsewhere so you can see the whole thing, because I feel like I'm gonna get stung because she's crazy. So that's what's happening right now. Don't want to run out of smoke when dealing with her, that's for sure. Again, ants, so I'm going to change the cover. thing's really stuck. I think I got it. This is actually kind of scary right now. I have bees harassing the shit out of me. Get out of here, guys. Just want to show you what's going on. So packed full of larvae, I just like ripped them in half. Not on purpose, I didn't know. I just got stung on the armpit. Got under my strap. Ouch. Ouch. So irritated. And I got stung. Okay, so I got stung in the armpit. It actually got under this veil strap, which is annoying because that's my whole philosophy, that clothing gets me stung. Anyway, so I moved Queen June out of the way. I think she's gonna swarm. There's a bunch of cells on top, but it was just way too pissed off to deal with, and I can't get stung again. Not in the mood right now. I've moved her out of the path. I'm hoping that she'll be good for a few more days until I can get in there and do, I'm gonna have to do a split sooner than I thought. Bees are really not happy. Because I ripped apart their families. Thanks for watching.
These are crazy times, you know. Can't you see that my heart's aglow? Ain't no trouble that can get me down. I'm busy as a bee. There's a peace that I always find. To leave the cares of the world behind. It's not that I'm a super mastermind.